Just like this. Earth to what's that little toaster that's out by food? Beep 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 beep. This one is still. They did this. What? Literally, like a week ago. Okay, you guys, listen to this. Give a load of this. Right before this shit happened, right before this virus or whatever happened, the scamdemic, pandemic. Before that shit happened, they had like Neil deGrasse Tyson or Neil deGrasse Tyson, or like he says, what the fuck did he say? Oh, one thing that's changed in physics. This is so ridiculous. They say, oh no. That's not zero gravity in space. Like, or for the space station at whatever level they're at, right? They're right at the ionosphere, whatever. Stratosphere, I don't know. And they go, yeah, we're right at the stratosphere, whatever, and we're the space station, and what was I gonna say about this? I'm like, I gotta go live and say this right now. This has happened to me twice today. I'll think of it in just a second. Meanwhile, I can, oh man, check out my Hawaiian shirt. It's cotton. It's got coconut buttons. My little Rastafari necklace. This necklace is cool. It's a little tight for me. And I can't even see someone wearing a turtleneck sweater. If I see someone, I'll feel like Darth Vader is going to me and being like, lifting me up. I'm like, or I'm like, on Evil Dead, I'm like the one guy. His arm, right? His arm is possessed. These are the greatest trilogy of movies ever put on film. Okay, and I'll tell you what they are. Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2. Hi, what's up, Steve? Hey, who listen, look at my lighting. It's like boom, nuclear. What? I'm gonna have a fucking shadow. Is gonna be burnt on my wall. Pardon any Japanese people that got in Nagasaki or Hiroshima. I think that was made up anyway. Anyway, I was trying to get on here to say, now I'm thinking about people's shadows burning on the wall from the nuclear blast. Yeah, I just jumped on here because I wanted to say, oh, you don't want to know something that's really tripping me out, and I'm wondering if you guys are having the same thing because other people said they did. Oh, I know. They're totally fake. It's the biggest, I mean, the most obvious psyop I had ever seen. Even like when the Cold War was happening, I was like maybe 10, 11, 12, you know. And even then I was like, what? How do you know they're doing? even at that age, I could see right through it. I'm like, how? And then because they were saying that they were getting rid of them, de-escalating and I'm also, we spent all this money on these bombs, and now we're not going to use them. We're actually going to not even dismantle them and use the parts. We're going to take them, just the plutonium out, and then blow them up over the ocean. What? And they did, though. When I lived in fucking, no one gives a fuck anyway. I mean, in the army, everything's paid for. Like when, like even in jail, in prison and shit, like everything's paid for. Like the army, like everything's paid for. America, first of all, you can't starve to death. It's impossible. If you starve to death in America, maybe now you can, but not if you fucking are me, because I live like, anyway, the nuclear bomb, yeah, they're stage props. And are they even that? They're nothing. They're like fucking Rocket Man's little fucking paper mache. Okay, look at the fucking 6th grade science, my kid's science project that landed on the moon. Yeah. Yeah, that fucking tuna can. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about now. Listen to this. This is just like right before COVID shit happened. They were going, I can't remember who it was, NASA or somebody was going, come over here and look at this. See, we're still getting in signals from the Viking 1 and 2. They're well beyond Pluto now. Here they come now. Beep, 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 beep. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Anyone buying this? And then the moon landing, when they were on the moon, in 69 or whatever, the first guy on the moon called President Nixon from the Oval Office with no relay, no delay, just what up, wireless to the fucking moon. What? I'd be like, where do you get that wireless phone that goes to the moon? And it's no lag time. It's faster than the speed of fucking light. What? People gotta just be the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. You know what? If I die, you know what's funny though? I'll tell you something really funny, brother. And this blows. It's kind of weird to me, okay? Because my grandmother, okay, my Grammy, that was fucking she's dead now, but she was 100% Native American Cherokee. That's where I get my Native American from, right? I'm a quarter. She's 100%. She's full on Cherokee. But her ancestors, I'm a direct descendant from the Trail of Tears, right? From Oklahoma, where they moved us and shit in 1838, 39, and they killed us all. And I know all the stories. But my grandma, I got to spend all this time with her before she died, right? And she told me all these fucking badass stories. Because Cherokees, and Native Americans, Cherokees anyway, and all the Native Americans I know, they keep oral history, right? And they groom like several people out of each tribe, and they have to make it exact, like so they never lose their history, and it's always perfect, right? So when my grandma started to tell me shit about what grandma and great grandma was telling her about the Trail of Tears, I thought she was just going to tell me about the Trail of Tears, but no, she was telling me the entire Cherokees rendition of the entire history of the world, of their existence. So let me tell you a few things she told me, okay? And this is from the Cherokees. She said there was the Cherokee, in the Cherokee history, there was a time when there was no moon for like 1,000 years. There was no moon. And then it came back one day, and it just happens like that. Spirals all over the place. That's why you see them on the fucking rocks and shit everywhere. Spirals. They were doorways. Boom, 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 boom. No, nothing. there. Yeah, it was a forced death march. I know. I'm a direct descendant. I did a huge fucking drawing, dude. I did probably the biggest drawing I've ever done in my life. And it was badass, dude. It had like at the top, it had like no, like never forget, 1838, 39, Trail of Tears, Cherokee Nation. And then I had like horses, right? Yeah, right. Well, like just recently, and in Norway, that's my other side too, is Norwegian. Oh, I know what I was gonna say about my Cherokee grandma. This is what's trippy about the moon, okay? So anyway, my grandma is like the most gullible person in the world, even though she's full Cherokee and knows a lot of crazy shit. She's still whatever, right? She believes dumb shit like in the government, whatever. The point is, I said to her one time, I said, "Hey, Grandma," when we were talking, Grandma Curtis, Grandma, I said, "Grandma, what?" I said, "Did man ever? Do you think this was like before in like the '90s or whatever, right?" And honey, just started laughing like, "Oh my god." Hey, that's the biggest. That's ridiculous. No, we never went to the moon. She started laughing. So then I said, "Okay, Grandma, was Lee Harvey Oswald? Do you think he was the only lone gunman and took JFK out by himself?" And she's like, "Yeah, absolutely." So it's like kind of like, how can you believe one thing and not that's so obvious and not the other? But with the film changing and the past being fluid and not set in stone, I guess because now to me it looks like Jackie actually has a small gun and shoots him up through the fucking here and it blows out the top of his head because it's a totally different. It's the car I saw. I did my thesis on the fucking Kennedy assassination and tons of papers in college. There was only 4 people and it was only a 4-seater car. Trust me. And there was no that stupid thing in the middle. I don't know what that is. But Governor Conley's wife was never there. Governor Conley was sitting shotgun. And a Secret Serviceman was driving. And then Jackie and John were in the back. That's it. Oh, hey, you know what's so funny though? Yeah, that's true too. But listen, did you guys see that thing? It says COVID-19 killed JFK. And then it says, I put it on my Facebook. And then it says, because they're counting COVID deaths. If I go in there shot in the head I'm bleeding out, right? And they test me real fast for COVID, and I die from the gunshot. That counts as a COVID death. That's how they're counting them. Some dude came in with a fucking. Are you really a crime scene cleaner? Holy shit! So do you remember Jackie jumping on the back of the car and grabbing his brains, his skull cap, and putting it back on? That's how it used to be. The old Zapruder film was black and white, and it was a big chunk of brain. It was. In my reality, now it's different. Now there's 6 people. There's nothing. It's crystal clear on the back. Where when I saw it, and the other one is the Tank Man in Tiananmen Square in '89. I watched him get run over live. Now he climbs up onto the tank. They don't run him over. What? No. I mean, do you see what I'm saying? There's either multiple realities or it's fluid or something. Really. I swear to God. Just like you're blowing my mind. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say it if I wasn't 100% like I wouldn't even say it. I know for a fact, like I did my college thesis on the Kennedy assassination. You can talk to me. Talk. Nah, I mean, yeah, you can. We could just. You can call me. I don't do. We're on lockdown, I guess. So I don't do nothing. I don't do not that much anyway, because I can't. My. I know, right? Well, see, that's why I do this, because I hate fucking typing. And I used to have my girlfriends fucking type for me in college and shit. And I would just walk back and forth and talk. And I would get A's, because if I was better at doing it like that. I know you are. Anyone on my channel that could understand anything that I'm even talking about has got to be seriously got no veils. Dude, I can look out in the sky and see a gigantic lensing system, platforms, triangles. I can see right through them. I also, about my magnetic repulsors that block all the electronic smog. That I sell. Everybody wants them, man. They are awesome. It makes you. They can shoot all the frequencies they want at me. It goes around me because I have a sphere, a force field from electromagnetic radiation. It's because with my magnetic repulsor, I swear to God, it'll save your fucking life. My mom died of cancer from the smart meter and from her phone, I think, because she got a tumor right where she used the phone, and then it got it right here. Yeah, that too. And also I make these just like a roach clip, an alligator clip or whatever. And it goes on the inside of it might sound stupid, but shoes were invented so that we weren't really grounded to the earth. We're spiritual beings and electric beings. And so you need to really take your shoes off. I know, it's the radiation that's bad. I know. Cancer are good. Believe me, my sister and mom had it. That's it. It's my only two people in my family. And my dad died of emphysema. Anyway, yeah, they're good cells going. It's bullshit. Yeah, it grounds you. Anyway, I sell it's a little tiny copper wire, and it's so easy. You just clip it on the inside, you just run it down through your pant leg and just down, and it just drags on the ground, and then you're always grounded. I do it, I feel better. But where I live is in the Joshua Tree in the desert. Yeah, I don't know what it is or isn't. I don't even care. I really don't. I just don't even want to fucking talk about it, brother. I mean, nothing. No offense. I just don't even bother typing it. I don't know what it is. I just know it. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, Mom, how come there's so many more cancer now than there was? Like, way more people have cancer than did before per capita. It's a money racket. The whole thing is. And my sister went through it too. Chemotherapy. She goes, each bag of chemo was 10 grand. It's like they go fill it up. I can just see them in the Congo with battery acid right in it. And you go, and they go, here's a ruple, or whatever, a gold coin, and they go sell it for. Yeah. I know. Hey, the only good thing that came out of this lockdown is when you go outside, it is fucking awesome. The air quality is unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. The streams are clear. Venice fucking open sewer. The Venice in Italy, the canals are running clear. I think I go outside anyways too. I mean, it doesn't. I'm just saying, without all these people driving and factories working, think about all the cars deadlocked in LA, New York, Hong Kong, everywhere, all shut down for a couple months. That's what we've done. And the most fucked up rivers are starting to run clear. That's what it's like. You know when you're throwing up and you're sick as fuck, like the flu, it's cleaning out your body. That's what it's purging. Like the earth is alive. To me, in my religion, the earth is alive. The earth's a living being. You know that. The earth's alive. And the earth is like going, man, like the earth don't need us. Hey, have you seen all the wildlife coming into the cities now and checking it out because no one's out? And the rats are fucking it coming out because there's no food. They're starving and they're eating each other. And I didn't know what a rat's nest. My mom used to brush my hair and be like, "Your hair's a rat's nest." And I told my mom, "Do you know what there really is a rat's nest? They get all their tails get tangled up, and they all try to run one way, and their tails get tied together. It's a real one. It's a fucking real one." Yeah, they were walking right down the middle of Main Street, huh? In the snow. Well, yeah, everything is. And because they're like, what the fuck's going on? Look, we're the problem. Like the animals are not the problem. We're the problem. And I think what we did is even if the planet, there can be a million new economies, right? I mean, you can tell. The first thing when I went outside, I was like, holy shit. I can see for so far now. I thought I was going blind before. And it's unbelievable. Exactly. And moon gaze. That's what I was or whatever that star is or planet that they're trying to say is Venus. It is not Venus. It's way brighter and it's close. You can see it in the daytime still. It gets right here. I don't know how to explain where it is, but if you go outside, there's one huge bright ass fucking light. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, gotta check it out. That's where I'm gonna go out and smoke this cigarette in a minute. No, because it's not red. It can't be, Steve. It's fucking. It's white, just like a light. I mean, if I had a P900, I could get in on it, and I'm sure it's dancing around. I don't know, but it's not blinking. They say if it twinkles. Well, when in astronomy, I took astronomy 1 and 2 in college, so not that it's good, bad, or indifferent, whatever. But they said that. Yeah, it's been there for over a week now. It's been there for like 2 weeks. It just kind of parked itself there, and it's always right in that spot now. And I've been going, what is that? I've been asking people, and they're going, oh, that's Venus. I'm going, no, it ain't. That's Venus over there. No, and Mars is over here. Mars is red. This thing is white. Bright as fuck. Exactly. Bright as fuck. That's the thing. Well, you know what I was gonna say? Oh, in astronomy, if it twinkles, it's a star. If it's solid looking from the naked eye, if it's solid, it's a planet. This thing's solid. It doesn't blink or twinkle or anything. It's huge. It's like a fucking motion sensor light when you're in someone's yard. It does exactly. You know what? You're right, Stevie D. You're right, Steve. Listen, I finally get, and I finally get what Richie from Boston, which I did listen to him for a while, and I just got sick of listening to him, and I graduated beyond him. But I went back. Just into different avenues and things, but whatever. I went back and into what he was saying about, maybe it even wasn't him, but someone was saying how 5G was a fence to keep us in, right? And I'm going, what? That makes no sense to me. That's just stupid, right? That's just stupid talk. And now I get it though. Now I fucking get it. They can do even worse than that, brother. What they can do is any area that we go to, they can literally pinpoint you, for example, or your house, or even one room in your house, and shoot the frequency, those millimeter waves in there, and the oxygen molecules will excite, and you'll try to breathe and you won't be able to, and boom, you'll fall down, and if they want to crank it up, you'll just die of not being able to breathe. And it's not there's no fire involved. It's what they would call COVID-19. You would die, basically it would look like altitude sickness. You would die of altitude sickness. And so that's the fence. It's invisible. And anywhere you go on Earth, they can make it pinpointed just on you in anywhere on the planet. Exactly, the voice to skull technology. They've had that forever. And that one chick, Dana, whatever, she's a great reporter or investigator or whatever. And yeah, every fucking I did papers. Every one of those shooters, fucking the kids that shot up their school, they were all on SSRI, antidepressants, and every single one of them said they heard voices in their head. Fuck, man, that kid Nick Cruz, he was passed out on the other side of town when they handcuffed him. He was like a wet noodle. He was passed the fuck out, man. That dude was such a patsy. That's sad. Poor kid. They tried to do it to that Covington kid. His dad was like, call Donald Trump, even though fuck Trump. You know what I did? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're an EMT. They always do. They're in there. They're horrible. And they're always still depressed or worse. So what's the point? I don't know. Sometimes you have to go through the hard times. I mean, I didn't even know what depression was till I was like 28 or 25. I mean, I just didn't get it. I'm like, just get up, take a shower, let's go to the bar. What's the problem? To my friends, I didn't get it. But now I get it. I know. But I still think so is Hillary, and so are all of them. And they all eat donuts after work together. So fuck it. They're all doing their job. They're actors. It's a show. You know, within a show, there's a spiritual show going on too, which they're trying to block out from us. I think. I stopped drinking 17 years ago. Right on. I stopped drinking completely. At least you don't heavily. I mean, like, what do you mean you don't drink hard alcohol? You just drink beer? No, at least. Because I drink vodka. Yeah. I don't, it doesn't taste good. Beer, I mean, a Corona once in a while I'll drink if I'm at a Mexican restaurant, I'll drink one, maybe two Coronas, and I'll slam them, or on a hot summer day. And, you know, just once in a while. Right. And it's not, or a glass of wine I'll drink. Sometimes if I'm with a girl, I'd eat or some shit, but that's it, man. I don't drink to get fucked up. It's expensive too to be a drunk. And you just never really get anything done. I get a lot of shit done, you know. I know, right? I can't lie. But that's it. I've just got it. And then even then I get a good buzz going off. Just two, if I drink them real fast and they're cold, they do taste good to me. But you know what? American beer, like even a Tecate is good. Ice cold Tecate or a Dos Equis, the green label. Oh, hang on one second. This is what I'm addicted to now. It's fucking Dr. Pepper. I've always been addicted to Dr. Pepper. I wish I. Actually, I'm trying to quit. Soda's really bad for you. Right. I drink them fast, so they're real cold and they taste good. I have a nice good buzz. It's like nice and have something. Yeah, I would do that every couple of weeks with my friends. When I lived up in LA. No, I know, I guess. But listen, let me tell you something about it. I know, and you know what's in California? They probably have more. I know, and dude, it's worse when I make my coffee in the morning. Like I've had my girlfriends or friends, they're like, "Can I have a drink of your coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they go and spit it out. And it's like tastes like fucking candy, because I'm like this. I put so much. Oh, sworn enemy, bro. You're my sworn enemy now. Just kidding. Because this is made by Coke. I like Coke instead. Pepsi tastes flat to me, kind of. I don't know. Coke does too, kind of. I don't know. Coke's good. I know what I was going to say. Have you tried the throwback Pepsi? Because it has sugar rather than the fucking corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup. So that's one thing that throwback Pepsi is good for. Get the throwback Pepsi. It tastes so good too. Yeah, see? There you go. I like that. That's as good. That's better than Coke. And then out here they have the Mexican Cokes. They're in fucking bottles, like the old Coke bottles, and they're have real sugar in it instead of the whatever this crap is. High fructose corn syrup. I'm not finished this joint. Yeah, it's nice living out here, man, in the desert. Like in this little town. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know it is kind of bubbly, and especially. Do you live in Colorado or whatever? Yeah, I always with Coronas and especially and Mexican Pepsis, I can pop it with my lighter, pop the lid, fucking loud and like far. It's because it goes up. You know? Oh, really? Like near Seattle or? Sorry to make you type shit. I'm way down on Palm Springs. At least we're on this. Oh, then you're up near the chick that owns the store next door to me. Look, well, I make these lighter case. You've seen my stuff. I have more new shit. I'll show you later. But the girl. Oh, and I kept telling her, save this money, put this money in an account for me to buy leather for me. It's for my shit I'm working on. So I'm getting all these different colors of leather and grades. There's like A, B, C, D. It's just like meat when you order. It's really cool. So I'll have some really cool new shit. Right. I was going to say she's from Canada. She's Toronto, though. I bought and actually I think it's Blackhawks jersey. I go check this out because I'm a Me and my name, we have stores, right? Like we buy shit and resell it, or buy, that's what we do. Anyway, I bought, so they have all the thrift stores. They go to this one giant thrift store. Shit that don't sell at the thrift stores goes to this one, and it's like $2 for like, I mean, like I wear like Sean John fucking clothes and Gucci and shit, and they're all like a quarter. It's fucking insane. All my lady friends buy shit for me like that, clothes, and they go, "Here, try this." I'm like, "Oh, it's perfect." Anyway, um, oh, I bought a black. I think it's a Blackhawks jersey, and it has a Native American, a Black Hawk, a Native American dude, and I'm like, and it's a real hockey jersey. I'm like, how long until they fucking the social justice warriors? I'll call in myself and say that because I'm Native American and say that I'm offended and make them take it down, and then I'll have the collector's item, right? I know, right? Either way, it fits me too. Either way, I'll wear it until it sells, and then I'll send it like on eBay, right? It's a real jersey too. That's why I bought it. It was $20, and this one happened. The jersey happened to be $20, and it was on the half price. They just got it right then. And I'm like, oh, $10, I'll get that. It's like $170 at those like retail. It's a badass jersey. Anyway, all right. Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say, I'm sorry, is that my neighbor tomorrow, her name's Tomorrow. Her family lives up in Toronto, I think, or is it Toronto, or what's the one with the O? Ontario? I don't, dude. I sew a lot of my clothes. I'm not. That's why I'm trying to be like the Joker. He has no tags on any of his clothes. Like they're all handmade. I don't wear logos either. I wear just plain t-shirts. Every t-shirt I have is just one plain color. That's it. White, preferably. I'll wear white all the time, usually in the summer. And I buy them. They're $5 in LA. The white t-shirts, and they're Fruit of the Loom. They're actually thick ones. They're not those cheesecloth ones. Or I mean, they're like Hanes. They're thick, and they're $5 for $10. They're $2 a piece, and they're white. And in the summer, I wear them as disposable as disposable clothes. Just when I'm done, when it gets dirty, I throw it away and put on another new one. They're $2. That's funny, huh? Yeah. Anyway, her family lives in Ontario, and she's from there. And I always catch her. She goes, "Well, I don't know about that, but," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like giving her shit, right? And her brother, I'm like, I'm not a drug addict, am I? Or crazy? And she's like, "No." She's like, "My brother is in the middle of the street on meth, fucking in a bathrobe, yelling at an old lady that's not there. So that's crazy." And I said, "Okay, I feel better." She always has a way of making me feel better. So that was cool. I have COVID. Damn it, I didn't want to swallow that. I don't have COVID. I had it though. I was sick as fuck like 2 months ago, man. And I remember saying I haven't been this sick since I haven't had a flu like this since I was a kid. Really? Yeah. Yeah, no, you want to know something that's fucked up, man. I lived in Slab City, which is just south kind of from here. My friend died too like a couple years ago when four-wheeling, and he got this Baja bug. We rolled, he died. We're in Mexico, middle of a desert, whatever. I know. Well, see, the thing is because I got it already, right? My body, I suffered through. I do it every year, every time with the flu. I'll just wait and get it so that it'll just create an antibiotic. You know. I know, but just don't take poison. Don't take poison. But like Dr. Pepper is poison, I guess. Hey, here's the thing, Steve. If they wanted to kill us, we'd be dead. Period. If they wanted to kill us, they could just put arsenic in the fucking water system. We'd all be dead. Boom. So what? So they don't want to kill us, okay? Exactly. That's exactly what it's doing. And that's what the earth is doing, why we're in lock doing this thing. You know what? If I would have known this would be the outcome right now, just like fuck it, you know, you know what? I do like that they claim that my neighbor next door to tomorrow, my friend, she's a Bernie Sanders. She's a socialist, right? She's a commie socialist. And I'm like, all right, you're for Bernie Sanders? I said, so you're a socialist? And she said, yeah. I said, okay, give me half your shit. And she's like, what? I'm like, give me half your shit. Right? It's like, fuck you. I'm like, then, you know, you come here from Canada, enjoy the spoils of capitalism and vulture capitalism, where that's how we roll in America. Crisis opportunity, man. Fuck it. You need masks, we'll make them. That's how we work. That's how we roll. She is no. She lives, or she owns the store. She's a lesbian. She's married to another girl, Patricia. And they're both pretty good looking. They really are. But not. I mean, they don't like guys, and I don't like them. I don't know. They're lesbians. It's just it's cool hanging out with them because I don't have to fucking, like, I don't even have to. I'm an oh my god, Steve, me too. But I'm not like an anarchist, like, you know, I'm an anarchist literally. Like, ask me for food, I'll give it to you. I don't need a government to tell me to do this or that. Yeah, I don't want to tell people what to do either. Not only do I not want to be told what to do, I hate telling. When I've owned my own businesses, I know no one knows what it is. And I have this really cool, it's in my photos. On my last video, I put the lyrics of that in there, or that whatever that was in there. Yeah, I have this thing. It says about what an anarchist really is, because people think that, yes, okay, look, if they said all of a sudden every law is gone, yeah, we'd all shoot, not we, but everyone would shoot each other, okay, or everyone would go bananas in America, right, in the United States. And here's my solution that I've come up with, and it's unfortunate, but it's true. In order for us to have a successful de-escalation into a peaceful anarchy, we would have to take away the laws exactly at the same pace that they were put on. You see what I'm saying? So you'd slowly have to take them away. We'd slowly have more and more rights, more and more responsibility, less and less laws. They would get smaller and smaller. That's the only way that's the only way anarchy would work in America. I mean, but look at how people are now. Like, like how obedient they are though, to the government, like all in staying in their houses. But I don't think it's to the government. I think they're loyal to their fellow Americans and they want to do right by their fellow Americans, but they're just misinformed on what the fuck this whole thing is. And so they look at people like me that don't wear a mask and they think, oh, yeah, people think anarchy, and it is lawlessness, but people think lawlessness is immediately going to become violence and theft and shit, right? Right. Well, it's hard when it's on your neck. They got a rainbow fucking boot right on our neck. It's fucked up. They wanna. Okay, I like what Joker, my favorite Joker line, and not just Heath Ledger Joker, Joker in general. And this is one of the comic book even. Is you know what I like about chaos? It's fair, and it's true. It's an explosion in all directions, exact directions. So every piece has a chance to go as far. So it's fair. You feel me? Yeah, order comes out of chaos. That's all that can, because chaos is the ultimate unorder. But then you're talking about and what is it called? Entropy. Entropy. What is it? Entropy. Entropy or whatever, like, okay, if you drop a wine glass and break it, entropy. You can never, it can't go back together. That doesn't work. It only works one way. Entropy, exactly. I mean, you know that the chaos symbol, the arrows? I know you do. Hey, are you on my What Would Jello Do? Jello Biafra from Dead Kennedys. So I'm on his page, and I'm trying to think about people that I want to invite to that page, and I'm gonna put you on there now. He's funny as hell, man. He's cool. I love. Oh, and he has a band, dude. That motherfucker. He grew up where I did in Boulder, Colorado. Traded. He goes this whole story about Traded Tape, which was this yeah, but this is not a smoke. This is a good smoke, but this is a smoke too. Yeah, sometime I'll I'm trying to figure out how to do this, but we'll just do the split screen where we get to sit there and talk bullshit with each other so that you don't have to type. That sucks. I know that sucks for you. I tell people I can't, like girlfriends and stuff. I'm like, I can't type. I'm like 10 questions behind what she's talking about. Texting, right? I'm like, slow down. Just, you know, it's hard. Entropy. It's an interesting concept. And then you think about playing shit in reverse. How much difference is reverse than forward? Not that much. Or completely opposite, like day and night, which can exist too. Two completely opposites exist. Yeah, you had to go 1, 2, 3 for C, right? Or yeah, 1, 2 for B. Like you had to hit 1, actually 2. It starts with 2, A, B, C. You'd have to hit 2. If you wanted B, 1, 2, and then you go. I know what you mean. The 3 letters, you'd have to push that same button 3 times, right? Yeah, I remember that. I remember when I grew up. They just came out with pagers when I was like maybe in 6th grade, and I got one because I sold weed, and I was like 13. It was the summer between. I went really rotten during the summer of 6th and 7th grade. I really started fucking shit up, like really started fucking around. And no way! Get out of my head! It's all the parents knew, and the teachers, they would look, and I had the most expensive one too. I would always get the best one, and they would go, "Why do you? What if any kid had a pager my age and weed?" And which is all you take. I'd buy sheets of acid in Boulder, and when the dead came through, the acid was so good, man. In Boulder, people would walk by you, doses, and then they would have pills, reds, blues. They'd have fucking capsules, the Seconal, Demerol, Seconal, Nembutal, Demerol, all that shit. Reds, blue. Most people would go doses or shrooms. Doses. I remember I got these doses. I love acid. You gotta go on my Facebook page and go to Brady's LSD image gallery. And there's like 1,000 sheets I put up there. Signed by the fucking the artist and shit. Oh, I have what did I do with that? Did you see the beginning of my other video? Well, I have that bag of my friend has. I can have mushrooms and peyote because I'm Native American, and I have my card. I don't do Facebook either, but I just keep it there because the only reason is because all my friends that I graduated with in Colorado are all my like Niwot High School or whatever, and all my friends from childhood go there. Dude, check this. God damn it, man. I set down my fucking cell phone and walked away for 3 months. I didn't have a cell phone for 3 months, dude. And I finally had to buy one. I was gonna quit. I'm like, I don't need this. I can't remember anyone's phone number. Exactly. You should check out, oh man, this heartfulness meditation that I do. It's a channel called Pockets of the Future. And he's American, but he went and lived in India for a while. And he started doing this shit, Hindu fucking things where shit don't matter, man. It's all like have you seen those monks that they'll spend, like there's kids and older, whatever. It all will, bro. And you know what's the beauty of it? The beauty is people like you and me, dude, we're gonna be fine. If you're a person that I can tell, I already know. I can judge you by I know how I think, and I know how that you say the same shit I'm getting ready to say. So I think you probably think a lot like me. Plus, why would you be on this channel? How does anyone find this channel? I just got a bunch of new subscribers for some reason. If I put out one that says, Oh, today, personally, like in real life, not many. They get violent when I talk about it. They get weird. Even my own family gets weird. I don't know. I live in a look. I know people in Colorado that are awake. I started this channel in 2011. So, and I started it doing Mandela because I just read this morning while I was taking a shit. Yeah, people, while I was taking a shit, I was reading my. Sorry, I'm just kidding because people think that's gross for some stupid reason. It's not like you're FaceTiming someone. Anyway, I wasn't. Anyway, I was like editing my seeing whatever how many videos I have or something. I don't know. I was just looking at my thing, and it said it had a description of what my channel was about, right? Like what does it do, right? And right. Matt's Quantum of Conscience. Or Shiite. He's awesome, man. That motherfucker's a genius. I want to give that dude some acid and he'll pop out with some gold. So I mean, because he already does. It would just be better. I have a bunch of it right now too. I know he is. Man, he's good at like explaining it to people. I'm like, you gotta be. I'm like level 10 Jedi. I'm even beyond that. Like because like he talks. But I like it. He talks about. Because immediately, if I send something to any of my family members and it has any Mandela shit, it's it. They won't do it. Like they're so scared of that. When my mom was dying though last year in October, like just a few months ago, she said to me, she had a brain tumor that was pushing on her brain, and she couldn't see. It was fucking up her vision. She said, and she called me. I know you are, and she said. So it was Matt. And she said, Brady, she goes, no, she was all scared. She goes, Brady, I need to talk. You're the one, you talked about it. You told me about it. I see it now. I can see him. I see, what is that giant? What are those? She said, I swear to God, what are those platforms in the sky? And what are those triangle things? What is the lensing system in the sky? She was scared. She's like, Brady, what is that lensing system in the sky? What is it making the sun? I said, like making the sun. I said, Mom, you're gonna have to calm down. Look, there's only one person. You know what? I've noticed this a long time ago. It seems to me that there's only one person in every family that is, and they always get black sheep. It's fucked up. And then like Melissa and Aaron, who are really into it, they did In the Minds of Men, that full movie. They do really intricate, good videos. But to find each other, they're like soulmate, boyfriend, girlfriend, and they are both deep and they both understand it completely. So like they're lucky, right? I mean, that's hard. I don't even know anyone they'll like, oh yeah, Brady, and then turn around and roll their eyes because I've always been just kind of like crazy, right? And everyone always thinks I'm a genius. They've always said you're just like too smart for your own good. You're too smart, and so nothing makes sense. Shit like that, and that's what they think. Okay, but still, well, yeah. And it's like I'll use it's, you know what? It's like, okay, you know how people have different like effects. Like Me and you may have me and you could, but we'll say we're both Mandela affected, which we are, and we share some, like the Ford logo, right? But yet we don't share nutty bars, right, or something. That's just the nature of the Mandela effect, which keeps almost tries to divide the Mandela community. But we're too smart for that. We know that that's the nature of the Mandela effect. It's crazy, and I think it's kind of like the if you read in Revelations, man, like when my grandma died. My grandma, not my Native American grandma, my other grandma died at 99, it's like a few years ago, left me her Bible. And I read Revelations, and it said, like, most everyone, like 99% is going to be in a heavy delusion you can't wake them up from. And that's what's happening. And that the rest we're the ones that are going to be able to keep going, and they have to do it. They have to do it again or some shit. Oh, if you're not sure, then you're not. If you're not sure, you're not. But once you are, and someone points it out, they fight off. Like, I'll know my memory. And then they'll show me the new way, or I'll see the new way that they're doing it. In my mind, it's like I'm trying to fight off this download that they're trying to give me. I'm going, no, it's not that. I know it's not. And even to this day, I will spell shit the way I remember it, and I draw shit the way I remember it, period. The right way for me. But see, I'm the trespasser here. That's the thing. For everyone here, like that's always been here, it's always the same. But I'm here now from a different place, I guess, because shit happens like overnight. Like it happens overnight, but then like the bolts are rusty and shit, and I'm like, how did that change overnight? And yet the bolts are rusty. Like, do you get it? Like it's got wear and tear, but it just popped up brand new overnight. Like that, it's shit like that. My sister, oh my God, more people are waking up. Yeah, have you ever seen a chemtrail turn into a fucking chemtrail plane? They turn into orbs. They're not even real planes. I used to go like, what airport are they landing at? Why are they flying straight up and in all these directions? What? My dad was an FAA controller, air traffic controller, pilot. I gotta go. I'm getting a little bit weirded out. Yeah, there's definitely waters above. Definitely waters above. The devil owns the air, the prince of the air on this earth, though. Remember that. When are they gonna do the fuck? When are they gonna play another fake? Yeah, he didn't prove nothing. No one proved nothing. He didn't prove nothing. He probed it. Yes. Thank you. Man, you're the shit. You are the shit. I totally. Yeah, we are. We're 85% water. So when they melted the Wicked Witch of the West on the Wizard of Oz, and she went and steam went up, and there was just a little pile of her robe and her hat, and that's what would happen because you're 85% water. If it was just if I disintegrate, took all the water out of you, vaporized you, you would just be a pile of clothes with your hat on it. Just like, so is that real? Think about that. The Wizard of Oz, that's real. Huh? You feel me? That's true. It's so vape water. And I think I'll bet you, I don't know if this is true, but I would go out on a limb and bet that the earth has the same percentage of water. Right. The water's above, the water's below, separated. We're special. They don't want us to know that. They want us to fucking worship them. I know. I mean, it's like this old man just behind the curtain. Like, we are our own worst enemy. Like, who's holding us back? Like a table full of old men, like that are all brittle. Just beat them up. We are gods. That's why they need us. We're creating this. We're manifesting reality for them in this fucked up way for them. We need to do it the way we want it, in this kick-ass, like, fucking way, right? Like how they, when the Indians were here and shit, when it, before anything, like, fresh Garden of Eden, we create this shit any way we want. They've got us creating this fucking Gotham shit. They've got us enslaving ourselves, exactly. They can't enslave us. They've tricked us to enslave ourselves, Steve. They have no power. They have no power over us. I'm more powerful than all of them. You're more powerful than all of them. Right? Yeah, I think I have. I know what a photon is and a neutron. I know what a photon is. I think, I don't know. It's weird. Everything's weird right now for me. And did you see? I think that, dude, Steve, we gotta talk, bro. You're my homie. It's so funny that you. I can't. Okay, I will. I can't believe that people aren't okay. Matt at Quantum Conscience. I want to just real quick, and then I'm gonna go. Matt at Quantum. Remember about like 2 weeks ago, and I was thinking almost the same thing. And Matt's usually pretty good at stuff like this, right? And he's going, now they can't care about the COVID thing. He's going, and this was like a week or two in, right? About a weekend, not even a weekend. And he's going, whoa, it's gonna, I don't mean to mock him. I love Matt. He goes, they're gonna prove themselves liars in 2 weeks when no one's dying. Okay. Like when it's not sweeping across the country. They'll be in 2 weeks. Boom. That's it. The ruse will be up. The cat will be out of the bag. The jig will be up. And I'm like, I do too. Immediately, man. He's awesome. I don't even think he collects money for that shit. I wouldn't eat out of the devil's pot. He should collect money. He's good at it because he don't even need special effects or nothing, right? Like, I mean, not even special effects. He doesn't even need fucking, he doesn't even need like anything. It just talks. Jericho Green's pretty cool too. But for like the common man, not any of this shit, but just like, but yeah, I watch him and oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. He does the ones that I do, like John Levi. Have you seen some of the Tartarian vids? That's crazy. Star forts are a Mandela effect. They weren't in my reality. Star forts, oh my god, I would have been all over that shit. I would have loved it. They didn't have not one. Yeah, he's so good. You don't need pictures. He just explains it, and he explains it so well to the layman, And he's always apologizing to people like us that are like already know it, right? But it's a good refresher to remind me, and it gets me thinking on other ways too. So whatever. Oh, I'm glad. Oh God, I love fucking. I watch Flat Earth British. I can't do it. I like that guy kind of, but in a way I don't. I mean, it's just hard. I don't know. Probably just as much as people hate listening to me. Whatever. But he's cool. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it. Like, how does it all fit? A Flat Earth Brothers, yeah. I haven't really checked that out that much. Really, I'm trying. I keep everything on the table because shit's happening like boom, boom, boom in the past. So I put time travel on the table. I wish I could talk to Matt. I don't know how to get a hold of him. I have the most kick-ass crazy shit to show him, and I don't know how to get a hold of him. I've tried to leave him there. And other shit on my fucking channel. I have shit that'll blow motherfuckers' minds. But I only have so many subscribers and people don't watch my shit. I don't know. I've never. I don't know. You did? Why? I know there's like 3 rules. 1, you cannot go back behind before the first time machine was invented. Because what are you going to land on? Like, what's the landing pad? Have you? Oh, I read this book, man, about they had this time travel. I mean, time travel was common in this book at the time. And they were doing like crates of wine, and there was like 5, 10 Jesuses and shit. Like, they were bringing people back. It was like a fucking, I don't know. Oh my God. Before I looked up and saw your comment, I was going to say, oh, read The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. Of course it is made up. All history is written by the victors. Come on, of course. The Civil War was no war. It was the Civil War. Gray and blue? Yeah, right. I can't tell. I can't tell who's who. Why would they have gray and blue coats? No. Sorry. Anyway. So, real quick. Yeah, you're right. But no, time doesn't exist. Clocks exist. Time is man-made. Clocks exist, though. And then it's man-made, too. But listen to this. Just read this book. It's a really easy book. It's awesome. It's an audio book. Listen to it tonight when you're going to bed. It's like an hour long, 2 hours or so. It's called, oh God, Lionel. He's got that. He's all on Q. On that Q shit, I fucking ripped Q apart on everybody. I said, look, you motherfuckers, man, 3 years and you guys fucking are like fucking the Peanuts gang, Snoopy waiting for Linus waiting for the Great Pumpkin. It's not happening. They keep saying, oh, these arrests are coming. They've distracted you fools for 3 years. And delivered nothing. Nothing. Not even one indictment. No, I know. Not you. I'm saying I was on a board, not on the board. I'm like, okay, so let me get this straight. Oh, it's actually, if you go to the video I did before this, because it wouldn't let me fit it on my comment. I have it below as a comment. So check it out, read it. It's really funny. I put So you guys really think that the government, okay, someone from the government, but they're anonymous. They're anonymously from the government telling you government secrets for 3 years of how they were going to take down this or that, and it's never happened. It keeps not happening. They keep moving the goalpost. Yeah, they're into it like it's a spy novel, right? Really, they're into it like it's a spy novel. People that are really into it, and then people that are really into the COVID that are at the fucking grocery store and they're all in trash bags and they have like all this weird shit on. Dude, this world's gone crazy. This world is fucking insane. I'm gonna go take a hit of acid and boom. Oh, I got this shit. Hey, listen, here. My name is go to my Facebook. Oh, you don't do Facebook. That's where my group is. It's called Brady's LSD. And I have this signed and numbered 1,000-sheet Darth Maul 1,000-sheet from Star Wars Darth Maul, and it's 1,000-sheet, and it's so fucking badass. And I have everything, and I can go through it and go, oh, I remember those. I took those. I remember those. We had these ones one time when the dead came through. I was about 13, and I had they were like each hit was the size of about a postage stamp, and so every 4 hits was a Grateful Dead album cover, and they were really nice. I know my boy's got the gel tabs right now. They're like those black pyramids, but it has gold glittery shit in it. It's got gold, and they're gold and black gelatin right now. So they're good. They're real good. I don't know. I'm afraid. I don't like taking it when all this spiritual warfare is going on. It's hard. It's scary. You got to be in the right mood. Aw, you gotta send me one. Are they? I just like, I do like good X too. As long as it's not speedy. Like, I don't know. I don't like speedy shit. But anyway, yeah, check that out. Mitch Albom. And then also, it's called The Timekeeper. Badass. Oh, the Darth Maul one. There was Blue Unicorns. I remember taking those. Those were good. Anyway, I had a friend. He would guinea pig them always for us. I'd be like, here, take one of these. Try it. Tell us how good it is. And if he freaked out, we'd be like, I think I have. Nah. I had this one friend because I sold it. I'd buy him for like $40 for a sheet for 100 back then, right? This is in this like 1985. And I'd get a sheet for $40 in Boulder on Pearl Street. And I would sell hits for, $1 at school. And everybody was like, I would be tripping at school in junior high and 7th. I don't even remember that. I mean, I could never go to school tripping now. Like, I'm way too paranoid. I want DMT too. Have you done it? Maybe. I've done DMT. And I've actually met the space gnomes. There is space gnomes. They're actually builders of reality. It's almost, it can take you either. It's like rolling the dice. I mean, that just like acid almost. Like it's gonna get you as high as fuck, or you're gonna have to face your demons. But I guess either way, you got to do it. So might as well do it on acid or DMT. The toad. I've had I've only had like 1 or 2 out of like 1,000 or 2,000 that were bad, that were shaky, you know. And it was always I could just calm myself down. Yeah, just LSD even, just acid. I do peyote a lot because I grew up on it, you know. You've never done shrooms? Oh fuck. Shit, you should come to California, man. I have so many. Like, I don't know. I wish it wasn't that right now is like the most busiest time for my art for my studio to be open. This whole time it's been closed. Last year, everybody asked if I have peyote growing out here. It's all desert. It's awesome. Anyway, everyone's like, in a lot of my artwork, there's mushrooms and shit, and people go, "Can you get mushrooms?" And I couldn't, but now I can. Right, that right here, someone that moved right here on the shitload, right, and now I can, and it's like, fuck, I am closed because I could make a fortune, but I've been closed because they're all tourists. I asked people, I said, what? Because people from around the world, they're like they saved up to come to Joshua Tree, California. I'm like, are you serious? Like Joshua Tree is like world renowned. And they're like, yes, everybody wants to come here. A Russian couple told me that. Yeah, and people from England, people from fucking all over the place. I'm like, really? Australia. I'm like, they said Joshua Tree, the town, Joshua Tree. Go there. And they're like, yeah. Like the energy here is like, and it is. I went to LA, just LA. Oh, hey. In my last video, you should check it out because I honestly take a moment of silence for, guess what? Remember all those people that were lining the streets of LA and San Francisco, and they were shitting and leaving needles everywhere, and they lived in tents because they had nowhere to live because of the housing crisis and shit and the fires. Remember them? Well, the ones that didn't die in the fire, all the people that were shooting fentanyl, and they had the tents lined the streets of San Francisco and LA. Where did they go shelter in place at when we're doing this shelter in place? In their tents? No. You know what happened, Steve? They fucking murdered them. I guarantee you that when we come out of here and they say, okay, we're reopening, there ain't gonna be no tents along the sidewalks, and there's not gonna be junkies in the transit in the subways. No. Seattle too, yeah. Seattle. I'm talking about every city. Seattle, San Francisco, LA, obviously those 3, and then other bigger places. They're just gonna be gone. Okay, they're dead. They're gone. They're dead. So when we come out of this lockdown, they're just going to be gone. And the sidewalks are going to be clean as a whistle. Okay? There's not going to be one tent. Not one. There's going to be signs that say no camping. And then no one's going to ask, oh my God. I said, and no one's going to ask. And I look over at your comment and it says, and no one's going to care. Oh my God, Steve. Dude, you are my fucking soul brother. I was meant to meet you. We were meant to meet each other, dude. Exactly. Exactly. Do you know how much? And they're putting up all these equipment. I've seen them when I've gone to the hospital. They've chopped all the trees down. They're putting up all the 5G. It's going up. It's all up, man. They're putting all this smart everything. They're putting it all. Go watch that movie House. I used to laugh at it about this house where everything was. It was in the 80s where everything was remote controlled. Like it ran everything. Like it ran the oven and It ran everything, and it started to try and kill everyone in the house, right? In the garbage disposal, or this and that. And now it's not that fucking far-fetched. I'm like, holy shit, that could happen right now. Oh, man, it's crazy. Yeah, they killed him. And they got the perfect scapegoat. And you know what? Those boats that had the big red cross on it, they are FEMA barges. They're the FEMA barges. They just painted them, okay? And they're filling them full of fucking bodies and taking them out in the ocean and dumping them. I guarantee it. Or selling them to China for parts, if there's any good parts on them. So I'm going to tell them, if they come to try and give me a vaccine, I'll be like, no. Just put one in the back of my head. I'll put my own. Put one in the back of my head. There's no way I'm going to live with that. And the vaccine is literally the virus. So, yeah, I'm not going to do this. No. That's why I didn't bring a kid into this world. Yeah, flee to the mountains. Go ahead. But then what? Eventually, you're going to come down and need something. And you're going to eventually lay your guns at the hands. I'll tell you this much. They'll starve us out. They'll just say, they're not going to come round everyone up. Guns ain't going to do shit. Not many people know how to survive in the wild, okay? People will gladly eventually just lay their AK-47s down and beg for food from the government. I guarantee it. Okay, well, I don't want to live. I don't want to be living. They're not going to just let us. I don't want to live. I mean, yeah, I would like to live hunting and trapping and fishing, but not under these circumstances. It's not going to be possible. They're going to have, dude, I'm telling you, they're not going to have no breakaway societies living. No, they're just going to kill whoever. You can, if you want to, go. I don't have my muscles and my age and the way I've treated I'm not prepped. I haven't been working out. Man, if shit popped off, I don't know what the fuck to do. If I was in Colorado, I know how to survive. But here in California, I don't know what plants are edible and shit. And I mean, I have a gun and everything, and yeah, I could shoot, whatever I needed if I had to, but for how long? I mean, I don't even want to live like that. It's like, fuck it. It won't happen. Me too. And it would have worked maybe in the 50s or the 60s, but it won't work now. There's no way. Like every square inch. Go to Google Earth. You can look at every square inch of the Earth. No, they don't have satellites in space because, like you said, it's water up there, okay? And we're under a dome. But they do have them up in the sky on giant weather balloons and platforms, and they have filmed the entire fucking planet. I know. The UN flag is the fucking map. Come on, obviously. Come on. I'm stupid. But anyway, the point is no, that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be able to just go, nah, man, you gotta quit thinking that way. You're physically attached, but not spiritually. You're attached, but not spiritually. You're not you, Steve. You're a divine light. You're just a little light. You know, like Tinkerbell or whatever. That little thing, the Pixar thing, that Tinkerbell or whatever. Like you're attached. You've got to not. You've got to go inside yourself. You fuck out. Everyone's got candles and the Bible and this and that. God told me first thing, I did not write shit. He goes, everything you need to know is like on your hard drive, basically, on your soul. So don't even worry about it. Just do that. You know? It's never that hard. I would look at something like, yeah, well, if that, I'll try. If that works, man. Like, I would love for that to be, brother. I would be begging to come and help in your commune and join it and live in peace. But they don't want to let us live in peace for some reason and just leave us alone. Everybody's been wanting that. I will not be vaxxed. They will track you either way. You can say that you won't be, but they will. You will be. If they really want to, they got you. If they really want you, Steve, they can fucking shoot a laser and fucking just dissipate your ass. You know that. If they wanted to kill us, they would do it already. They need us to create this reality for them. What's the movie? Yes. Yeah. It has fucking Woody Allen plays Aziz. I love that movie. It's got many truth drops. So do you know how many famous people? Like, there's a lot of people in that movie. Sylvester Stallone, Therese Theron. It's a great movie. Ants. So is A Bug's Life. Oh, I was thinking of A Bug's Life, maybe. No, both of them. Ants is awesome, though. Tons. I haven't seen it. Hey, go listen. When we hang up, I'm gonna hang up right now. But go listen to. Go watch. Oh, I watched They Live yesterday just because someone put it on. My friend Shauna, my subscriber. Shauna, where are you, Shauna? Sent it to me. They Live. Okay, brother. Hey, so I'm making several different pieces of leather custom. Oh, there you go. Timekeeper. Boom. I know. They Live is great. Anyway, listen. Mitch Albom. Like an album, like that you play on a record player, but with an O. No B at the end. Just Mitch Albom. And it's the Timekeeper. And put it on right now when you're gonna go to bed or whenever you're gonna go to bed. And just listen to it. It's only like an hour and a half. And you'll be like, oh my God, that is so cool. And it's about trapping us. No way. I've already got, that is so Dude, get out of my head, bro. I swear to God, I was just gonna say to you, dude, I have 3. Can you believe I have 3 custom leather jobs from my YouTube channel? And it's I have 2 gun belts from one dude, and then someone else wants that lives here wants a holster, like a case, totally not a holster, not a belt, but a case for his Glock. And then someone else wants something else that's not for a gun but for something else. Anyway, I'm stoked. So I was thinking about that and I was gonna say, what do you think about what you want me to make for you? Okay, cool. All right, watch it then, brother. Okay? And stay blessed, man. Right? I'm 2 people. Oh, that's the other person. Has maggot wants 762 magnets or 769, whatever. The bigger ones, the 30 bananas. Like 2 in each one, and then someone wants the 223s for like the AK-47. They're like the same as a 9mm. They want double, like cross. I think that's what they want, cross. But anyway, yeah. Okay, check it out. Good night, peace, love, and watch that movie. Stay blessed, pray, everything be cool. It's all bullshit. But the shit that they're doing ain't bullshit. I don't know what's going on. But listen to that thing, it is like, what the fuck? It's about time. It's like, man, we should have just left it alone. Is that your final answer? Yeah. Okay. Night, guys.